What is the most cost-effective way of growing seeds in a propagator and why you need one? Come with me and let me show you a quick, cheap and easy way of making a propagator with things you've probably already got at home. To construct your homemade propagator you will need a plastic container with a lid like this. They're quite cheap to buy and maybe you've got one around the home already. You do want to have a clear lid on your box so you can let some light in. Some polystyrene. Don't worry if you haven't got any polystyrene, you can use bubble wrap. It's just for insulation. Plenty of bubble wrap. A hot water bottle. An old one will do. We nicked this one off the cat, but don't worry, we'll get her a new one. A plastic tray. This is a cat litter tray. No, we didn't nick this one off the cat. This has to be new. This one was only about €3, so very, very cheap.
We can get plenty of plants in one of these as opposed to just a normal tray.
Right, so let's put it all together. We have in the bottom some polystyrene there ready for insulation. We're going to put another layer of insulation in the base, some more bubble wrap.
If you haven't got polystyrene, then just use bubble wrap, that's fine. You'll just need to put a bit more down.
And now we want to put some sides on. So there's some bubble wrap on the sides, like so. Okay. Look at this. Keep your plants nice and warm. Last one goes in. Just chuck it over the top. We want the hot water bottle in. Nice and warm. Okay, we have put a couple of bits of polystyrene in here just to support the tray a little bit. And that's it. Put your tray in on top. Just touching on top of the water bottle there with the bubble wrap in between so you don't overheat your plants. And we're good to go. Obviously you want to put your lid on. Little bit of insulation over the top. And that is good to go, and it is very, very effective. You can buy electric propagators or electric heat mats, but of course you've got to have them on for 24 hours a day, where with this you just have to boil a kettle twice a day, so it's really cost effective.
And you can have more than one. If you like to produce quite a few plants, then you could have two.
Yes.
We have actually got two.
And at the end of, when you finish with it, just pack it up, it's in its own box, put it away for next year. Okay, so you want to change your hot water bottle twice a day, fill it up twice a day. It lasts about 12 hours, so you can just do it in the morning when you get up and then do it before you go to bed. It's perfect. And it keeps the temperature in that box at a steady sort of 18-20 degrees C, which is perfect for the seed germination.
You can check the temperature in the box with a thermometer. If you find that your box is not quite warm enough, you probably haven't quite got enough insulation, so just put in a bit more bubble wrap or something to keep it nice and warm.
But it's so cost effective, it means you don't have to heat a whole greenhouse up. You're only heating a box, so it's cost effective in that respect. And it is very, very effective. We'll show you some of the seeds. We put them in about 3 days ago and they're already up. These are two seeds that we put in about 4 days ago, and you can see how well they've done. It's incredible, really. This is 1,000 head kale and this is beetroot. Literally 4 days and they're to that level already.
These two type of seeds would come up fairly quickly anyway, but it's definitely quicker when you use a propagating box. It does allow you to get more seeds germinated and then get them off the heat and prick them out, plant them on, whatever. It's a much quicker method of doing it. But not all seeds need to be done like this. Seeds like cabbage really don't need to be done with a propagator, but it just allows you to give them a head start. They can be done in a cold greenhouse. These are our sweet peas that were brought on in the propagator. They're doing really well, really shooting up now. And these are the Mizuna that we've done, already been pricked out and just sitting on a windowsill now. So you can bring on stuff really early and it's really good.
Seeds generally fall into one of three groups for germination. The first group then is seeds that don't need heat to germinate.
This will be things like cabbage, kale, lettuce, peas, broad beans, sweet peas.
Okay, I apologise for the sound of chainsaw in the background. It is wooding season here in Normandy and everybody is chopping the wood at the moment, including ourselves. The second group are seeds that need heat to germinate, but once they've germinated they can be taken off the heat and go into a cooler environment in a tunnel or a greenhouse, not directly outside at this time of year, but into a tunnel or greenhouse to then bring them on.
That would include things like beets, celeriac, pak choy, those type of things.
The third group are seeds that need to germinate with heat, and then they need to stay warm.
You'd be looking at things like chilies, tomatoes, peppers, anything that really needs the warmth, and generally they take a little bit longer to grow on. These are all seeds that you can grow on with the use of a propagator to bring them on early. But if you don't want to use a propagator, or you haven't got one, you could just wait till the right time of the year and then plant them out, or do them when the weather's warmed up, the soil is warmer, but you are losing a little bit of time doing it that way. This just saves you a bit of time. You can control the temperature.
That is for where we are here in Europe.
Yeah, we're in Europe, in France, so this works well for us here. If you live in a very hot country that's warm all the time, you're probably not worried about propagators, to be honest.
So using a propagator gives you a chance to get ahead of the season a little bit, and you can get your seeds going, and then when the weather warms up, you're ready to plant out.
They will have to be hardened off, of course, before you put them out. Don't put them straight out.
But it's nice to have that advantage and to be able to get going early with your gardening.
Also, if you do get crop failure, which does occasionally happen, especially if you're using older seeds, you've still got time to get some more seeds and get them in.
Especially if you have trouble with mice that we've just had. The Mickeys have eaten half our broad beans.
Yes.
So
and some of the peas.
Yeah, so we've got some work to do there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found that helpful. Please like and subscribe, and enjoy your gardening, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.